Hi, this is Ashley with Elitehaus. I wanted to go over our puppy prep school program in more detail. This is our 12-week program, meaning puppies will go to their new homes at 12 weeks of age, and we'll go over in this video what you can expect from them when they do go home. A big part of our program is our house training and manners. So we'll start with that, and then we'll move on to our health and handling, exposure and socialization, and obedience work. So here you can see we have one puppy that's out doing some obedience work, and the other puppies are crated. So they're learning how to be nice and quiet in their crates and relax while another puppy is out. We do take these puppies on frequent potty walks. So we take them out to the grass, let them do their business, and reward them for that so that they know that that's exactly what they're supposed to do. A puppy this age can be expected to go for about 4 hours in the crate without needing a potty break. And if they're out with you in the house, typically we're going to recommend them go out every hour for a potty break. Obviously, there are exceptions to this. If they do drink a lot of water, if they just have a meal, if they wake up from a nap, that type of thing, then we still recommend taking them out directly after to give them the opportunity to go potty. These potty walks are also partially socialization as well. These puppies get to play together and exercise together, so they learn how to play appropriately with other puppies. And it's also great for those that want to go hiking in the future because these puppies learn how to check in with their handler. As you can see, they don't go very far, and if they do, they're looking back at him just to make sure things are good. So on with our manners, this puppy is waiting patiently at the door in a sit until she's released to go through that open door. We don't want our puppies barging in and out. And along with that, we do work on them not jumping on furniture or chewing on things they shouldn't, counter surfing, jumping on people, that type of thing. And our puppies do get bathed frequently. Typically, we give them baths once every couple of weeks. So they're very used to this. They're used to getting their nails trimmed. We do use clippers and a Dremel, so they're used to both. We also brush them, their ears are posted, and those ears are cleaned frequently. They're also used to just being examined overall. So we check their teeth, their mouth, check in their ears, check their toes, all that kind of stuff, so they're used to this handling. This is very important for later in life when they go for vet visits. It's much easier for a stranger to examine them if they're used to you examining them in that way as well. So it's not just completely new to them each time. Our puppy vaccination protocol is also included with our health and handling. Typically, puppies of this age will have 2 DHPPC vaccinations, 1 DHLPP vaccination, 2 Bordetella or kennel cough vaccinations, and they'll also be started on a heartworm prevention that also deworms them monthly for intestinal parasites. So when they do go home, they'll still need that last DHLPP vaccination along with their rabies vaccination. And as you can see here, this puppy is doing very well in the bath. Something else we also get these puppies used to is getting blow dried. We're obviously towel drying this puppy first, but we do like to get them used to a blow dryer. That way, if you do take them to a grooming salon, they're used to being blow dried. We want to make that experience good for them. So introducing this at an early age is much easier than trying to introduce it when they're older and it's a brand new experience for them. So as you can see here, this trainer is going to introduce the blow dryer with food. This will make this experience a good one for the puppy rather than being scary. Moving on to our exposure and our socialization exercises, you can see this puppy is on a teeter-totter. We do use agility equipment with our puppies to make them confident in different situations. We use tunnels as well. We find that this builds the puppy's confidence. The same thing goes for what you're about to see with the bottles and cans in the pool. It's just something that makes a lot of noise. It's different to the puppies, so we want to make them comfortable with a lot of different situations. We also introduce them to a variety of noises, gunfire, fireworks, things of that nature, and of course a variety of people of different ages, wearing different clothing, different hats, things like that will bother some puppies. We want to make sure our puppies are seeing all kinds of things like that. We also use things like bicycles and segways and scooters to get our puppies used to seeing those types of things that they may see while out on a walk. Moving on to our obedience, you can see this puppy is working on his place command and his recall command very successfully. The place command is a very important command that we focus a lot on with these puppies. It not only is useful in a variety of situations, but it does teach these puppies to settle. So they understand that while they're on the place cot, they can move around, they can sit, they can lay down, they can chew on a bone if you give it to them, but they do need to stay on that place cot even when there are other distractions going on. So with a puppy this age, you can expect them to stay on their place cot for about 30 seconds or so with a distance from them of about 10 feet. Now you can see here this puppy is heeling, so we do teach them to heel on the left side. We do try to teach that automatic sit. At this age, they're still learning that, so they do need help sometimes still. But this puppy is doing very, very well. You can see he's working very happily for his handler. He's staying with him, even with the other puppies around, and he's doing a great job with that automatic sit. So with our sits and downs, we will still be using a verbal command along with a hand signal. And with that sit stay, we'll be looking at about 10 feet for about 5 seconds. And the down stay the same, about 10 feet distance away from them for about 5 seconds. These are still very young puppies, of course, and they still have a lot of learning to do, but they have an excellent foundation put on them for you. You can see here this puppy is exhibiting a great recall even with distractions going on. Our typical puppy this age will be able to do a successful recall from about 10 feet. It's very important to remember that these are still very young puppies. They're only 12 weeks old, so they will need a lot of consistency and a lot of reinforcement for this training if it's going to remain successful. We've put an excellent foundation on these puppies, but we need to continue with that training once they get home. I hope this video has been helpful to show you what to expect from our puppy prep school program. If you have any other questions, please feel free to reach out. Thank you.